evening, everyone. Welcome to
Hi.
Small Ages Gaming
Good evening.
for our next episode of Extinction Curse. And tonight we shall do our quick introductions, starting with
That guy.
rolling a d4.
Really?
That
Yep.
is the
I picked
D&D
3.
way to decide.
I'm number 3.
Bish.
Oh,
He says,
damn it.
I am number
Good
3.
evening, everybody. I'm Vicious. Tonight I will be playing Gregor Kalen, the half-orc, half-tiefling champion.
Then we
Lame.
shall go to Curly.
Hi, I am Curly. I am playing the half. We'll call her a half cat tonight. The half cat rogue named Liara.
And then Blood.
I am Bloodraven. I'll be playing Halathiel, who's going to be playing his Doom song tonight.
And last but not least, our very, very special friend from another section of the Twitch. Sir.
Serpentine. Serpentine69. If you play an Aurelian, the less you sorcerer. And also, I'm very resentful of the fact that you put me last in the billing, right?
Well, no, the actual person who is last is Gamma, because he's not even here tonight.
Oh, that's a
Because-
cop-out if I've ever heard one.
So, because work sucks, and being an adult's hard.
Let's start a riot.
I choose to take it personally.
You can choose to take it however you wish. That is your right as a Leshy. So, where we last left off, y'all were detained. Actually, not even detained, just more put in a holding cell. And met with Chief Constable Poldrine, and pretty much worked out that she does expect that the Celestial Menagerie is dirty. She really can't trust any of her people to do it because she knows they are corrupt. She just doesn't know who. And have pretty much temporarily deputized y'all, the members of the Circus of Wayward Wonders, to apprehend her. And she is hoping that any, like, humanoid beings that y'all do try to detain and not just outright kill. She is hoping. Flea was approached by a very strange man, and after a little bit of talking, went with him. He is still not back. But a few days have passed. Y'all have went. Y'all have shopped. Y'all have sold. Y'all have prepared. Y'all are fully rested, fully healed. And welcome back. So, with that, it is pretty much mid-morning. What would y'all like to do?
Mid-morning. I'm going to go look for Gregor's secret stash of beer.
You're gonna be looking in some weird places.
So I've come back to the camp, right, from my little reconnaissance mission, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so while I was observing the camp, right? What time of day do their, like, shows start?
Typically, like, some of the smaller attractions are kind of go throughout the day. Like, I mean, it's never like a huge crowd. But it's pretty much from like 10 to like 6 p.m. Then they have like just one show, like a show in the big top, from like 6 to 7, and then it's open for like another 2 hours, and then it shuts down for them. So it closes like at 10.
Okay. Uh, so would it be? How hard do I feel like it would be to get a ticket, go into the carnival, and mill around all day, like inside the carnival to scout out the interior, find out any sort of like, basically just get a look around. Seeing as how this lady and none of these people have a clue who I am. They know all these guys, but they don't know me.
It would cost you a silver
Okay.
Okay.
for the ticket.
I think that's what I shall do today.
Okay.
First of all, though, I want to have a conversation with these degenerates that I'm teamed up with here.
Rude.
Okay.
You all know who you are.
Not a degenerate.
Guilty.
Are you
Totally
all
degenerate.
y'all are within the camp, right? Like I can find you quite easily.
Sure, yeah. I stand out.
Anybody hiding in any cupboards I need to know about?
I mean, Halathiel's probably got his ass sticking out of Gregor's tent.
All right,
It
I'm gonna.
would still be a suspicious cupboard if I could hide in it. So,
All right, I think I'm gonna. We probably need to have a chat about a strategy, right? So we want to do this. I'd gather these guys, right, and we'll have a chat about strategy. What's the plan here? Anybody got any ideas about how they want to go about this? You want to do this after hours? You want to make a big scene about it? How do we want to do it? I think it would be smart for me to go and gather some. First of all, does anyone have any here, this group? Do any of you guys have any first-hand knowledge about the inner workings and interior of the carnival?
I don't know.
I mean,
Do I?
Well, they can't dance worth shit.
I don't know about the inner workings at this point. I mean, we know about the inner workings, but not about the layout.
Okay, what about security? How many people there might be as far as like mercenaries, guards?
Would we know generally
Oh
what kind
yeah,
of contingency
Flamingo
they
said
keep for
something.
that?
Oh wait. Damn.
Yeah, you do know that they generally do have a security. Normally it numbers in like probably around y'all's stage, maybe like 2 to 3. But once again, that's been months ago. So
Yeah. I gotcha. And I mean, I'll relay that information that when I was part of the menagerie, that we generally had 2, 3 security people just to keep an eye on things.
Well, we could assume that's probably going up. What about the lady in question?
That
Okay, she
raging
got-
bitch.
Right, that one. Does she have any personal guards, personal security, anything like that y'all are aware of?
I mean, I'll ask, but I'm sure she does. I'm sure she keeps her personal security, huh? Or at least did back then.
I mean, she does have a person that kind of
A bodyguard.
is not really a bodyguard, more like
An enforcer.
her own personal
Henchman.
puppet
A henchman.
that
Doug.
like, and it's a really really young guy who is just hanging on to her every word.
Got you.
She has a guard simp.
She has a simp is what
Pretty
she has.
much.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm guessing no one would have any inkling as to like where she would go. She has her own specific tent, right? Like
Oh,
a personal tent
very-
after hours.
absolutely.
Okay. All right. So I think
Just and this is mainly just kind of for Gregor and Liara. So they have their big main tent. That's their main attraction. Typically all of like the carts and like wagons where like people would sleep are behind that where no one goes. there is uh the Midway, which is where like most of the carnival games and stuff like that are. Um, the Glen of Uncommon Wonders, which y'all two would know is where her more troublesome performers are kept. Uh, the Sanctum of Sublime Spectacles, which they're not really performers, but they're mainly put on display for physical characteristics.
Ah, her freak show.
Um, there is a more or less a solitary confinement in the back of the tent that special VIP people go to be entertained.
The fuck?
Oh yeah, it's dark.
Wait, repeat that last bit?
There is a solitary confinement with benches, so that way, certain important members, very high-paying members, can be entertained by a prisoner.
This
Huh.
seems highly illegal.
I'm certain that I didn't know about that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have.
I was like,
you know,
It's fine.
as
It can be something
wouldn't
that
have-
I knew about. You wouldn't have delved into that area.
yeah, that would have been something that I was unaware of. For me to be a member as long as I was.
yeah. And then there is the Heavenly Host, which, or the Heavenly Gallery, which, thinking in like just a business sense, is actually a really awesome business thing. It's really a very awesome attraction. It's pretty much these modular buildings that it takes a few days, but you can rearrange and like both like their physical position and the interior pretty quickly. So that way, is one way she's always constantly able to keep business because she's constantly able to change what is in here and what's on display. Like it literally would change like every single month. So what would be inside there now, who knows?
Okay.
But from a business model, it's smart. But it also means like the layout and everything probably not gonna be the same way you remembered it because everything can kind of move.
Right. I mean, I didn't expect the layout of anything to be the same just because we're in a different place.
So, I mean, we can bust through the front gates. We can sneak in after dark. Or we can put on fun disguises and blend into the crowd. And then ambush her. Either one. Preferences?
You talking about going during showtime?
I just gave you 3 options.
Night. I don't know about.
Gave you 3 options, Gregor.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know about show. We can try getting in during showtime, but there is a chance if if we're recognized, myself and Liara, that they will not let us in.
Oh, they'd probably recognize me too after I trounced them in that epic dance battle.
That's also a possibility. I personally, my vote is to go in the cover of night, but that's just my vote. I am but one.
I feel that's probably a better bet. I'm less than inconspicuous.
Well, at nighttime, I'm assuming they locked the place up, right?
I mean, can you really lock up a tent?
Well, I gotta have,
I mean, there is a front gate, and I mean it's locked, but it's not by anything like It's more just like a bar that says,
But I
"Sorry,
mean,
we're closed."
if there's a front gate, that implies there's a fence, and fences can be scaled.
For a good time, call Charles's mom.
Oh, was
What it
that
says
that
on the
guard's
bolt.
name? Charles?
I made it up.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know Charles. Charles sounds like
Sis-
he gave off Charles vibes. Just saying.
Fair enough.
That's not nice.
So we'll have Ori spend the day in the circus, and then you guys can come at night. Ori can find somewhere to hide, okay? And then maybe unlock the gate for you guys from the other side. I'm guessing there's gonna be guards by the gate, though, right? Like, probably.
But
Probably gonna
again,
have guards.
can't we just climb a fence?
I mean, you probably could.
It's a.
I
I mean,
probably could.
I doubt they have 10-foot walls around a circus.
I climb better than I walk some days.
Some days.
Sometimes.
Quietly in plate mail. I feel like that's a tall order.
I never said quietly.
There was no
didn't.
words of quiet
No.
there.
I said I could climb. That's it.
Well, we gotta have a plan before if we separate. If I'm going in first, then we need to know what the.
We need a code word.
In all fairness, just to explain a few things, plans are not our strong suit. Ever.
Well, I mean, mostly because we don't make them.
Exactly, because we're bad at it.
We've not tried.
We have once or twice, I'm sure.
I feel like that's not true.
I remember many spears.
I don't recall making a plan. Ever.
Oh, that's right. You weren't
Ever
there for that
actually?
one.
Yeah, not once. Never a plan.
No.
Yeah, I tried that once upon a time.
Ghost of
It's
Swine
never
pops
worked
up
well
and he
for me.
says, "Nope, no plans."
Kicking doors in
Ghost
works
of
for me.
Swine's here.
Thanks, Ghost of Swine.
Maybe we tried this plan.
Then again, we've never done reconnaissance either. So you know,
I mean, I'm
why
fine
ruin a
letting
good
Ori.
thing?
A good thing. A good
it
thing.
hasn't all been good. In fact,
We're all here and alive. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, she's missing a leg and you've got a demon crammed up your ass. So
That had
I don't know
nothing
exactly
to
how
do
good
with,
you even do it.
with our lack of planning. It was just spur of the moment stuff.
not to mention Ghost of Swine over there. So
Right.
So maybe we
He
try.
was
Ori-
trying to rescue animals. I don't
Maybe
think
we
there was a
try
plan on
moral
this
oral
earth
in his
that would've
plan.
saved him.
yeah, or you might be small, but you've got a big brain. You know, I'm liking. I'm smelling what you're stepping in here, buddy. I'm liking this.
Right. Well,
I don't
pull
smell
analogy aside. I think a plan is our best course of action.
I mean,
I'll
we've
bet
tried
you-
everything but planning. We can try planning.
I feel like this is where we all die.
Well, I've come close enough already, so it can't
Right, how
go.
about-
It can't go worse than anything else we've done.
Hey,
I
you're
know we're-
only 3/4 dead. It can go worse.
I've been a lot closer than 3/4 many times now.
I mean, I did die that one time.
You
but,
did die
know,
that time.
So
You
far,
also,
from
you
what I
also
can
ran
tell,
off with my future ex-wife.
I like where I'm going. So, dying's not
so-
the worst thing.
So let's do the plan.
Let's do the plan. Ori, what's the plan?
Okay, Vamrin. While I was observing the tent, I only saw one entrance, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and I've observed, for a full day and a night cycle there. There are guards at that entrance at night, I'm guessing? How many?
Two.
Two, okay. So, since I was up on a building, can I see, I can see this side of the gate plus the other side. Like, the guards are on this side of the gate, like the
They're
outer
on
side?
their side of the gate.
Okay,
They're not on the street side.
okay. So, the
Once
way
again,
I see it...
I say gate very loosely. Once again, it's more like one of those like poles that you just put kind of in front to like prevent like cars going through them that says sorry we're closed. Please come back tomorrow. It's not really like a shut gate.
So you can pretty much go over or under it without a
Oh, yeah.
tremendous amount of exertion.
Oh yeah.
Well, what about the fence around the place?
Um
Is it a sort of a tall fence, or is it just sort of strung
it is
together?
actually about an 8 foot high fence that's actually pretty hidden because there's like manicured trees to pretty much block the fence. You really wouldn't see the fence until you're inside the menagerie.
Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. All right. Also, as a general rule, like of sort of the game mechanics, how loud is spell casting on this game? Not the actual like a fireball obviously would be loud, but like the actual casting of a spell itself. Like if I'm nearby a creature, but I cast a spell that's away from the creature, the verbal aspects of it, are they whispered? Are they spoken? Like how loud?
I would just say spoken, but like in a common, like in a normal tone of voice, not like screaming.
Okay. So not like overly loud, but they could basically, if they can hear you in a conversation, they could hear you casting a
Yeah,
spell.
I would
Okay.
say that'd be fair.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
Okay, so here's the plan.
oh,
Right,
we're gonna do a plan.
right.
What?
We're going to do a plan. I don't want to die. I spent a lot of work on Leshy backstory here. I don't want to get killed. All right. So now Ori's planning. If we're doing any missions with Ori, we're doing them with a plan. Right. So here's the plan. We have our resident bullshitter here, right, Mr. Halathiel.
That's me.
Right, that's you. You're going to get rid of those guards. You say that you saw someone make off with something, right, and they've ran into the town. You get rid of the guards. If you can get rid of both of them, that's great. If you can only get rid of one of them, that's fine too. But you talk your way, bullshit, whatever you want to do, get them out of the way.
You
As
know,
they're
I might be able to manipulate some of them with one of my spells.
right, well, I could manipulate them with a fireball into the afterlife, but as long as you can do it subtly, that's alright. But let it be known that a fireball is plan B. Hopefully, we can get into the compound without allowing too much suspicion, so do try for subtlety in your
So
solutions.
you want to
to
just use my talking skills.
Right, spells are fine if they're subtle. We don't make too much flash and pizzazz. Otherwise, Gregor, you're going to deal with the guards. You and Liara. Once the guards are distracted, I'll open the gate from the other side, let you lot in. We'll lock the gate behind us. Hopefully no one's the wiser. And then hopefully I'll have been able to do enough reconnaissance today to find out where the lass is hiding, and we'll go get her.
Wait, are we snatching her?
That's,
Right, well, the rest in her. Hopefully without leaving a giant trail of bodies in our wake.
I thought we were trying. Never mind. Go ahead.
I only have one question. If things go tits up, what's the code word? Like, what do we make bird no? You know, like what's the signal? Like, group up, everything went to shit.
The code word, what we're going to say is, alright, we're the police, right? So you put your hands up, or we put your dicks in the dirt. If you hear anybody say that, shit's hit the fan.
Alright, let me practice.
So if I say that,
Dicks in the
All
you
right.
dirt.
guys will come and
We're the
save me.
police. You put your hands up, or we put your dicks in the dirt.
Right.
Well, you've really got to swallow your R's like a dart. So it's down
Dirt.
back there. It's down there
Okay.
somewhere.
right.
Dirt.
Right,
I'll work
right,
on it. I'll work
right,
on it.
Right.
I'll
That's
work on it.
exactly right.
Yeah,
I'll
you
work
gotta
on
you
it.
gotta deep throat your R's to get them in the right place.
That's hot. Alright, so that's the plan. Everyone fine with that?
If I'm going to do anything with these guards, I may need some information from you.
Right. Like what?
Like, kind of help me paint a mental image of what one of these other guards looks like, so I can work up a disguise. Like someone who wouldn't be on that night walk.
Okay. I observed the guards the other day, right, Vam?
Mhm.
So would I be
Oh,
able to
okay,
give him a...
But once again, it was from a height, so you're not going to be able to give them great detail. But I mean, you can get like the generalization of it. Very
Like
short hair.
Like you'd be able to tell me like what colors they were wearing, or if they had any kind of distinguishing emblems. To signify who they were.
Yeah, pretty much. They were both human males. very like stocky, uh, human males, kind of a olive green undershirt with a dark green vest and leathers over it. A pretty much would just look like a stick, more or less. That they were either like leaning, like they mainly like they treat it almost like a walking stick. And yeah, that's pretty much it, just from what you saw.
Well, for the rest of the time while they're working on plan, I'm going to try and assemble a disguise.
Okay.
I don't know when we're planning this sting operation, but if I'm going to go front and center, I need to kind of look like I belong.
Probably tonight. I mean, our deputizing only lasts for 24 hours, correct?
When you start.
Well, he said the circus, like the big attraction, right? You said was 8 p.m. It stops at 8 p.m. Okay,
Well-
then I say we give it till. I say we do it at midnight.
Thankfully, we have our own
open from
circus,
10 to 10.
so there should be plenty of clothing and makeup and all kinds of crap over here I can dig into. So
Oh yeah.
shouldn't be difficult to come
Yeah,
up
no,
with.
no. You pretty much at the circus you have everything for a disguise kit.
It's easy
Okay,
to look like a circus member when you know you're.
Yeah, a circus member.
When you're already a circus member, so.
Yeah, I say 12 midnight. That gives people time to settle in. Maybe some of them fall asleep. Maybe some of them get shit faced and will be compromised in the fight. And also, no drinking today. Everybody sober up, for God's sake. Okay?
Oh man, I can't perform without alcohol.
Right, well, then you may consume a reasonable amount of alcohol.
Too much alcohol will make a midnight penetration very difficult.
Understood.
Let's pretend like you
Or
choose
easier.
your words more
Or
carefully
easier.
from that. 12 o'clock
Okay.
midnight.
So, Orin, just to go over your plan,
Right.
you want me to go up to these two guards and convince them to leave.
Right.
Thought that was me and Leon's job. Distract the guard.
No, he's the
No.
mouthpiece. We're the backup mouthpiece just in case he
You-
fails.
You and Liara stay out of sight until the guards are gone.
Okay.
Once the guards are gone, all three of you come to the gate. I'll open the gate. You come in. We close the gate. We move on with the objective, right?
Okay, well,
If
what happens
Palathio's
next?
ruse fails, you two can pacify the guards. Less diplomatic ways. Kill them.
Okay,
I was talking
what-
about killing them just so we're all on the same page here.
What's her name again? The
Mistress
ringmaster?
Dusklight.
Mistress
Dusk-
Dusk.
Dusklight. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get all my stuff together in my brain.
All right.
I have a
No
question.
further questions?
No, I have
Okay.
questions.
Lay it on me.
What happens after we get through the gate?
We move toward the girl's tent, which hopefully I will have found by then.
Okay. I was like, how do we know where it is? But okay. So, but you're still like scouting once you get inside.
Right.
Okay.
Question number 2. Does your plan involve me staying here or keeping them out of the circus?
Whatever is necessary. So if they want you to lead them or you have to separate, that's fine. Ideally, you will tell them what direction to go, send them on their way. Maybe you disguise yourself as a guard. You tell them to go check it out, and you will watch the gate in their absence. Something of that nature. Maybe not disguise yourself as a guard, but, you know. So
Okay.
you'll keep an eye on the gate while they'll go investigate.
Gregor, can you throw me over the fence?
How tall is the fence?
8 to 10 feet, if memory serves you right.
Oh yeah, probably. I can at least give you a boost.
Okay. I would like to approach them from inside.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
can at least
that
give
way
you
I
a boost. 8
yeah,
to 10
yeah.
feet. Yeah, we can do that.
Get me over that fence.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Just as a blanket warning, We do know now that Mistress Dustlike has been involved in cult activity.
And summoning
She's
demons.
she's always been a capable person. But now on top of this with the occult, I don't believe any of us should engage her alone. So
It also
everyone,
sounds like it might be a good idea for me to cast Detect Magic at the thin sly.
just keep your wits about you. It's no telling what we'll see in there.
Probably something X-rated, judging from the sex dungeon they have.
From the sex dungeon, I would assume at least R minimum.
Wait, they have a
Spirits
sex
for
dungeon?
us. Where the fuck have you been?
Drinking.
We talked about this.
We had a whole spiel twice about the sex dungeon. So
Sorry, I was drinking your booze, Gregor.
And then about the drinking problem.
Any other questions?
check my gooch pocket. Hang on. All right, he didn't get the super secret stash.
God, I hope not.
It's been really fermentating for a while.
Ew.
That's the emergency stash.
Emergency stash.
Y'all nasty.
You nasty.
You're nasty.
All right, then I'm off to the carnival.
Okay.
Circus. Either way.
I'm off to moderately drink until midnight. So
I am going to follow Gregor to moderately drink until midnight.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna head
His
toward the
moderate, not my
menagerie
moderate.
and find my own building to sit on top of until close to midnight.
I'm gonna go with the dog-faced dog and see if he's a good drinking buddy. He's a lightweight, so I don't get too crazy with him. Just so you know, Derp, the dog-faced dog. I don't know if you're around for those descriptions. It's a beagle that speaks common.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's in our circus.
I
Yeah.
missed that one.
Alrighty. So, while they are all doing that, and I feel like this would be even more fun,
Calm down. Calm down.
Derp, I am just pulling you to this scene.
Okay.
Calm down. You're pressing buttons.
So pretty
Okay.
much the gate is open. There's no guards directly there, but there's a ticket booth a little bit further in.
Okay. Well, then I will. So there's no guards at the gate. That's just
No.
open people, and there's people coming in and out, right? Like it's.
Yeah. I mean, once again, it's not a huge crowd by any means, but there are people moving and coming and stuff like that. So,
I will walk through the gate, and as I'm kind of walking into this place, I'm gonna very carefully kind of scan and observe to see if there's maybe anything like I noticed that I'm gonna look for signs of paranoia, like overt paranoia. So like maybe my thought is like if they've caught wind of our little plan or something like that, they may have like guards stationed that don't look like guards or something like that. So anyone who happens to be just a little too observant to be at a circus, that's what I'm looking for.
okay.
But that'll
Go
be
ahead,
kind of
go
that'll be
ahead.
kind of what I'm scanning for as I'm kind of walking in. Like,
Okay. Give me a perception check.
okay.
All right. All the like commoners and normal and the other people, I mean, they just look like normal people. Like they're either excited or they're like, kind of. This is kind of mid. Sorry. And they're just like generally they're all having a good time. But the guy over by the ticket booth and the person behind the ticket booth, a little gnome, are keeping a very close eye on the comings and goings of people.
The person in the ticket booth you said is a gnome.
Yes.
Okay, and the person by the ticket booth is what?
Um, you would probably assume it as one of like the guards.
Gotcha. Human?
They're by the
Like,
ticket booth, so that way no one like sneaks in or something like that.
gotcha. So they have.
And that's
look
where you buy your tickets. So.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I will kind of as I'm kind of going along, I'm kind of looking around, scanning, but I'm gonna kind of keep a look on my. Well, I mean, I'm an inanimate tree man, so there's not gonna be much expression there. But I'm gonna keep the demeanor of a wide-eyed tourist. That's what I'm gonna be
Okay.
going for here. All
Which
right.
way are you going?
Where is the ticket booth?
Straight ahead.
I will beeline directly for the ticket booth.
Okay.
But as I'm going, I'm kind of looking in each direction and taking note of everything. Essentially, what I'm doing is as I'm walking, again, I'm looking at everything with like a sort of like a demeanor of like wonder, like holy crap, I'm just some poor forest bumpkin leshy. Ooh, look at the big time, look at the big top, that kind of thing. But I'm still gonna beeline directly for the ticket booth.
Okay. Um. So the gnome, she goes and greets you. Oh, hi there. What can I do for you today?
Right, hello, lassie. Well, I've heard news around town that you guys have what the common folk are calling a circus. I wonder what that might be.
Oh yes, this is the Celestial Menagerie, the best circus in town.
Right, well, you don't say. That's what I've heard. Well, I was wondering what one might have to do to have a look around and see what sort of wonders wait here. Yeah,
Well, if you wish to go to the Glen of Uncommon Wonders and the sorry, this is me that's forgetting, and the Sanctum of Sublime Spectacles, as that will be 5 copper. If you also wish to purchase tickets for tonight's show, that'd just be 1 silver.
Right. Well, I'd like to have a look around. See, I don't get out of the forest very much, and I'm only here for one day, so I really want to take in all the sights that I can see. Do you perhaps have like a guided tour, perhaps?
Oh, unfortunately, we don't have that at the moment, but someone who can definitely help you out for an easy 5 copper. If you go down there to the Glen of Uncommon Wonders, our dear caretaker, oh, I'm going to have fun with that name. Arvadio will be more than happy to tell you about all the attractions here.
I'm not even going to attempt to spell that correctly.
I can spell it correctly for you.
I'm just going to put down what I feel like that should be spelled.
Okay.
All right, well, that sounds great, lass. I'd like to see the main attraction as well, and I'll go talk to a radio about the guided tour as well. So,
Alrighty, just 1 silver, please, sir.
right, excellent. So I will give her 1 silver as soon as I figure out how to do this inventory.
You just deduct 1 silver.
Oh, it automatically does it. Well, isn't that nice? Okay, cool beans.
And she goes and hands you pretty much a little small token, like a ticket token, and a bigger ticket. And she explains that the little smaller one is just for like the kind of like walk around the carnival and do all the games and stuff like that. And the big ticket is for the show tonight.
Right, excellent. Well, thank you, lass. You have a great day.
You too. Please enjoy.
All right, so I am going to. We'll do the coins later. I'm gonna keep track of it. Mine's like waking out. I'm just gonna keep track of everything I've spent and then do it all at once so we don't get bogged down in that. So that was 1 silver. Okay. All right, so I'm guessing she pointed me in the direction for the guide, fella, right?
Yes, the southeast. Pretty much when you were walking in that right, if you went to the right.
I'm guessing all this foliage is large trees, correct? Yes. Gotcha.
So, as you as you approach here, you see once again that massive manticore who is very angry. A dryad in one of the other cages who looks like she's like tending to like this little sapling, and the Pegasus, and all the way at the end, like with a small crowd of people around him, you see another gentleman who is like being very elaborate in his performance, and you feel like
Okay.
that's the guy.
Okay, so all right, help me map out these cages here. So obviously, I see the big boy.
Yes.
Where would the other two have been?
The dryad would be the one directly north of you, right there,
Okay,
and the Pegasus would be the funnest one.
okay. All right, so I am Leshy. What do I know about dryads?
That what's happening to this dryad, you want to burn a motherfucker.
So they are like,
They're like you. They are nature, like almost incarnate.
gotcha.
And for one to be trapped and is sitting here like struggling to just keep so much as a sapling alive, like it literally probably infuriates you to your very essence.
Gotcha. Well, I will struggle to keep Ori's internal flame from becoming too bright. uh, okay, so has she taken note of me?
She goes and looks up at you, and doesn't say anything, but her eyes are full of despair.
Okay. I will inspect the cage, and there's a lock, I'm guessing,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like a padlock?
Yep.
Okay. Just one?
But
Okay.
yes.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to continue moving.
And
Okay.
as you walk away, she just looks back down.
Okay. So, big boy's cage, same
Pretty
lock.
much as you get close, it like swings its tail and spikes shoot out of it, but it sticks into the mesh.
Gotcha. So he's fair. He's big mad.
Yeah, he is the big mad.
Gotcha. Okay. Then we'll move on to the Pegasus.
The Pegasus does not have a lot of room. Like it has just enough room to like turn around, but it can't ever unfurl its wings. But he is still walking proudly.
Okay. So the Pegasus does not seem aggressive or anything. He seems
No.
pretty chill. Okay. All right. I will take note of all this, and I will. You said there's a crowd here in front of this
Yeah.
ass clown.
Yes. Give me
Uh-huh.
a nature check.
Nature. Okay.
Oh, wow. You have no earthly idea what this is.
This individual, the
Yeah.
guy. So he's not human though.
He is not human.
He's not much of a looker. I know that. He looks like Mr. Bean if you were.
Just not nice.
He does. Okay. So he's talking to people, right?
Oh yeah. And as you approach, he goes, "Yes, and we have such fine things right over there in the sanctum. And please be sure to join again for tonight, where the incredibly strong. Sorry, I had these names going. Evora will go with her mighty mammoth Gigi and lift the mammoth up with her own bare hands."
Right. Well, that does sound like a grand old time. So we get like eye contact now.
Oh, of course it is. Yes. Oh, and also, please be sure to spin the hallowed wheel to see if you can win mysterious prizes.
Right. Well, see, I would be happy to partake of these wondrous things you'll all offer here. It's a very wonderful place you've made here. Very top-notch entertainment. See, I can't help but be a little bit concerned that you get a big fuck-off monster in a cage right there. So, are we 100% confident in our security for these creatures?
He'll He's just a little fussy today. It's probably about time for his food. But no, he is nice and safe. You have nothing to worry about, little one.
Right. Well, can we just get someone to check the lock? It seems like it's a wee bit. It seems like
Oh
it's not in
well, I
great shape.
checked it myself this very morning. And no, trust me, it is perfectly secured.
Hmm. Right, I tell you what, will you do me the courtesy of checking it? I tell you, just put an old man's mind at ease. I'll give you 5 gold coins if you just check it for me again. My mom was killed by one of these things, and it's really, I've got bad memories.
Oh, well, why, of course. And you see him go and kind of pull out a small little pan flute. And he goes and whistles a tune on it, and you see the lock kind of jiggle, like shake, like someone's trying to like check to see if it's locked. And he finishes too. Oh yeah, it's secured.
Right, oh, well, thank you so much. I'll give him his coins. Oh, the coin, yeah, gonna give him the coins. I'm taking a note of it over here, just know that I've spent the 5.
Thank you so much, Sir Leshy. May I have your name, please?
Oh, right, well, my name is actually Oris.
Oris. Ah, that's such a lovely name. Is your creator around?
My creator? I look puzzled.
Oh yes, most Leshies are created.
Oh, right, yes, well, most leshies are.
Oh, you're not created.
Well, we're all created, aren't we?
This is the side art
And this-
where Ori gets abducted.
And this very sinister smile comes across his face. That is very interesting. Well, please enjoy your stay here at the Celestial Menagerie. Don't get lost, little Leshy.
All right, well, to that end, I was hoping that you could maybe give me some pointers about where some things might be located.
Ah, yes, well, directly behind you is the midway where all of our carnival games I'm sure you'll be more than happy to enjoy. If you wish to see more attractions, there's also the Sanctum right to our north right here. And if you're feeling especially lucky, you can give the Hallowed Wheel a try.
Right, what is the hallowed wheel?
Oh,
Elaborate.
imagine this massive wheel, bigger than you've ever seen, and you go and you spin it, and whatever it lands on, you get a prize for it.
Right, well, I suppose I might give that a shot. Where might I find some libations? I'm a wee bit parched.
Also be on the midway, directly behind you, good sir.
Right, oh, well, I think I'll make that my first stop then.
Of course, once again, please enjoy your stay at the Celestial Menagerie.
Thank you for your time. He puts the flute back in his bag, right?
He's still holding it.
Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna, as I'm leaving, I'm gonna take very careful note of the flute to see if I see any more while we're in here. I'm gonna be on the lookout for any more flutes or see if that's just this guy has the flute sort of thing.
Okay.
Okay. But what is the large rock thing here in the middle? Is that just a large rock?
Oh, it's actually like a small like pond. It's water actually.
Okay, I'm gonna stand on this side of it, and is it just like clean drinking water?
I mean, no one's drinking out of it. It's more looks like it's there for decoration, but and you know, it's
Gotcha.
Glen. It has like a little water feature.
I'm gonna kind of, kind of swish it around with my staff a little bit. But as I'm doing this, I'm gonna peer under the brim of my hat back at Goat Boy here and
Uh-huh.
see if he's still eyeballing me.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna let on as though I've
That
seen him
that
eyeball.
smile has not left.
All right. I'm gonna take very careful note of this guy, and I'm guessing he doesn't look like a. He's not like judging from the thing. Like he's gonna stand out in the crowd,
Oh,
right?
very much so.
All right. I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for this crazy bastard. I can tell you that right now. All right. So we will move back into the midway here. All right, so to my left here is it looks like the carnival games and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like carnival games, refreshments, stuff like that. Food.
All right, I'm gonna move into this, and whichever one of these would be the refreshments. That's what I would like
Yeah.
to go to.
Okay, yeah, just pick one.
This one looks like
Sure.
refreshments. Okay, so I will. So I'm gonna ask whoever's standing here. What they got on tap? What can you offer me? I'm very parched.
And you see it's a halfling male. Oh, well, we got he lists off like 3 different kinds of alcohol.
Hey, do you have anything not alcoholic? You being a leshy, it doesn't really sit well with us.
Oh,
Perhaps.
yeah. Sorry, you said on tap. That's what we had on tap. Oh, yes,
Sorry.
we have.
Like maybe some fruit juice or something.
So what I done? Then he comes back about 5 minutes later, and it looks like he just got like a couple of oranges from somewhere and just squeezed the shit out of them and into a glass. And here you go.
All right, well, how much do I owe you?
You see him kind of look over, and you see like a halfling woman sitting there like, I don't know how much was 300. A silver. I don't know. And he's like, oh, a silver.
Hey, there you go. All right, I'll hand him his money. So as I'm sipping this very freshly squeezed orange
yeah.
juice,
He's only drinking mixer?
right, I see. Well, this is quite a attraction you've got here. So, how long have you been working with this fine establishment?
Oh, 2-3 years.
Oh, right. Well, you like this line of work?
Yeah, I mean it pays the bills. I get to meet interesting people all day, and always get to do something. Someone always comes in with a drink request that I got to try and figure out. You were that person today, good sir.
Right. Well, there you go. Happy to make your day. That's nice, it's a very wondrous establishment. I'm sure you've seen all manner of crazy shit in here, right? So, like, I imagine it changes week to week, right? Probably very keep you guessing, right? Keep you on your toes.
Oh, I've honestly I've kind of stopped keeping count. I just stick to my booth, stick to my job, and do what I need to do.
Right.
After you've been doing it for so long, that just kind of fades away.
Right, yeah. Well, I tell you what, like, there's quite a few employees here. Like, do you stay in the carnival, or do you got a place in town? Where do you lot sleep at?
Oh, me and my wife, we actually do have a place here in town. A good bit of them do stay here though.
What, they sleep in a carnival?
Oh yeah, we have carriages in the back. I mean, you don't want the customers like always see them. It kind of breaks the immersion. So,
All right, well, that makes sense. Right.
but no, about half of them is actually stay here in town.
Right, well, you don't say. Well, that's about how it goes, right? The little people stuck in carnival cages, and the higher ups get to stay in their nice townhouses, right? Am I right?
Sorry,
I was like, did you lose something?
Hey, biscuit. I, I just I just work here. That's people who's way above my pay grade.
Right, well, I hear you. Nothing wrong with that. Either way, thanks for the drink, lad.
Thank you.
Alright, I'll set his cup back down and be on my way. Alright, we're gonna head back out this way.
And the kidnapping begins.
Telling you, he's gonna
I'm
get
still keeping an eye
nabbed.
out for that goat bastard. Alright, so I'm still doing the thing where I'm kind of like, out from under the brim of my hat, I'm keeping an eye on people. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm being very paranoid right now, but doing my best to play it off. What am I seeing up in this area here? Obviously, I see what this is. Like, that,
Yes, you see a tent.
yes, a rather large tent.
The one off to the right, that's this massive wheel that the guy was telling about. They're like, oh, that's it. You see a building off to the right, that must be that sanctum. And another like a series of buildings off to the left. But there is a guard in front of it, and it says Heavenly Gallery closed for renovations.
Okay. Okay, so these fellas here, those are the ones that I gather are the security, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just keeping a tally over here. This looks like it butts right up against the wall, right? I don't see any way to get around that.
No.
Doesn't look like. Okay. All right, I'm gonna step back over to this guy and be like, "Oi, hey there, Free. Might I happen to bother you to get by there, trying to see all the attractions and whatnot?"
Sorry, this section's closed for right now. Renovations.
All right, well, I feel like you should put a sign up or something.
There is a sign.
Oh, right, well, you know, leshies, we don't read very well. Right,
See
so
him kind of like bending down to try and like get a look at your face.
I'll peer up, and it's a fucking carved mask of a happy face. It's very disconcerting.
He's
He
like,
looks like a psycho. His face is literally always a smile. It's just
Yeah,
a
he's just
carved
like-
wooden mask.
yes,
Right, I suppose you've never
so-
seen a leshy before.
we were first.
Right. Well, imagine that. Working in a place like this with all these wonders and never having seen a leshy. Life's funny like that, isn't it?
It is.
Right, so can I expect the renovations to be done any time in the near future? Or am I just not going to be able to see what's on the inside?
They should be done next week.
Oh, that's a bother. I'm only here for the day. I suppose I'll just have to miss that one. Alright, well, thank you for your time.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we'll move on. I'm going to this wheel just because I think Cameron wants someone to spin the wheel. So I'm gonna go talk to this guy and spin the wheel. Just so we can see what Cameron's hiding behind the wheel.
It
This
is a it's a human female, but she has very like fox-like features, like very slim, like kind of almost pointy chin. Her ears are a little bit too elongated to be human, but they're not quite half elf.
So she's a foxy lady.
She is a foxy lady.
Foxy Cleopatra.
She's like, hello there, Leshy. Would you like to take a spin of the wheel?
Hey, well, how much might that run me?
Just one small silver.
Alright. What the hell? Let's do it.
By all means.
Crank that bitch. Price
And
is
you
right.
go, and you spin it. And you spin it so good. And it goes in.
Wheel of fortune!
Thank you. congratulations! It looks like you won this. And she pulls out like it looks decently made stuffed animal. Yeah, we'll go with stuffed animal.
All right.
Of
What's the
a
animal?
it's a mammoth.
Right. Yeah.
Like
So
it's like
Pegasus.
it's like very small.
In comparison to me as a Leshy, how big
Oh,
is it?
like once again, like it's about like this.
Okay.
Like
All right. Well, I don't have much
Uh.
use for that, but I'll take it anyway, I suppose.
congratulations. Would you like another spin? There's a chance for wands or mugs or uh special edition celestial menagerie signs.
Right, wands, you see.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never been much of a wizard myself, but, you know, me dear mum, always a collector of antiquities and whatnot, so she would probably love something like that. I tell you what, lass, I give you 2 gold coins if I just win that wand on my next spin.
Diplomacy check.
Do I?
Give me a diplomacy check.
I've forgotten I'm supposed to be doing reconnaissance. I'm just at the carnival.
Ah, yes, immersion.
And this is how he gets kidnapped.
This is how he gets distracted and gets kidnapped.
She kind of goes. She's like, "Well, sir, I am sure you. If you give it one more spin, luck will be on your side." And she kind of like places her hand like right behind the wheel.
Well, we'll give it a spin.
And you go and crank it.
We're gonna give it like a light flip this time.
And you go
Just-
and
Barely enough to get it moving. Just
Yeah,
just
yeah.
enough.
beep, 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 and you kind of see your hand kind of moving it just a little bit, just to get it that little bit more, and then just kind of stop. Why, sir, congratulations, you won the wand.
Oh well, cold lady, I've never won anything. Lucky me.
Wow, luck must really be on your side.
Well, what can I
Here,
say?
let me go get this for you. And she kind of goes and reaches up and grabs the wand and like is holding out to present you, but her other hand's below.
Right. We'll make the exchange. Real sneaky like.
Ah, thank you so much for your patronage, sir. Would you like another? Or if not, please be sure to tell your friends.
Alright, I'll definitely let them know. I'll tell them a great deal about this wondrous attraction you've all got here. That's a great place. I'm definitely going to see as many of my friends as I can get to come here. I'm going to drum up some business for you, don't you worry.
Thank you so much, dear.
You have a wonderful day, lass.
Two.
Alright, I'm not going to examine the one right now, though. I'm just going to like kind of
Yeah.
look at it and be like, oh, cool, the one, and then just stick
Yeah,
it in my
pretty
back.
much, yeah.
I don't want to like look like I know what the fuck I'm talking about when I'm looking at magic items, so I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's neat looking, and then put it in my backpack. Alright, so I'm going to... Let's go up in here.
All right.
Oh wait, no, I closed it. That's my bad. Oops.
So I know there's nothing in here. I just don't have tokens for them. But
It's all good.
so there was a sign outside. You just kind of blew past it. But in each one, once again, these people are also. Everyone in here is also caged.
Okay.
You see the one pretty much directly as you walked in on the right.
Okay.
There's a small sign that says the Dancing Quarterlings. What you see is, oh god, this is so fucked up. It's 2 halflings and they're both missing their legs.
So they're half a halflings?
So
Quarterlings.
The
quarterlings.
quarterlings?
That's what
Are
it
they
said.
just laying on the ground?
No. They're like They're like doing acrobatics and like performing like small tricks and stuff with their hands.
All right then. Are they?
Acrobatic.
This would be awkward. Like,
PPG.
sentient, right? Like I can talk to them.
Yeah, yeah, you can.
Right. Well, I suppose this is a interesting career choice for you, right? You like your line of work, do you? What expressions on their face?
Give me a perception check.
I'm fucking killing it on these rolls today.
You
Ori
are.
finally
Good
woke up.
lord.
It is very much an act. Like they have the customer service face going on.
Okay.
That
I mean,
yes, they're all smiles and happy, but they're just dead and probably
Right.
miserable. But there's people here, so they have to keep up the act.
So there's more than just me and this little attraction
Yes.
along here. Yeah, right. Well, I'm just look at some random asshole standing next to him, be like, "Right, well, I can't say I've ever seen anything like this before, huh?"
Oh no, there's always something unique and different here at the Celestial Menagerie.
Yeah, I'm muttering in my red. Like, yeah, you fucking weirdo. No, I'll move on to the next.
The next one is the sign says the Living Atlas, and it is kind of a not going like a darker skin human female who is covered in tattoos of places of like different places of Galarion, which is the world. And here. Yeah, there's a picture of her.
And I'm guessing, yeah, she also looks horribly depressed.
Yeah. And covered in tattoos.
Okay.
And she's not even trying. She's just like looks at you with just dead eyes.
I'll move on to the next one. I don't want to linger too long. I'm gonna
The next
blow my
one
cover here.
is the Marvelous Batboy, which is a half orc who has a cleft palate and like claw-like hands and what appears to be like wings, like bat wings, like attaching its arm to its side, and he's just hanging upside down.
Got you. So these people are just fucking horrible. Okay, got you. Now I get it. Like,
Are you ready for the next one?
something tells me this rest is going to feature police brutality. Sure.
Jesus.
Lay it on me. Yeah, it's fucking. We're not in the darkest timeline already. Yeah, see some more. Yeah, come on, bring it on.
So next is Matchstick Flynn. Which is a red tiefling. And he kind of goes and he looks up at you. Would you care for a show, sir?
And this is this guy right up here, or is he? Where's he at?
He's one. Let's pick one. Doesn't matter. There's
Well,
one. There's
what-
one more after this.
I will. I guess I've been doing it like that, so we'll just keep him up here in the top, I guess. And it's like, right, so the sign says Matchstick Flynn, right? Okay. So you got a proclivity for fire, do you?
Of my, thanks to my blood, I am able to do things with fire that you have never seen.
Right, well, I've seen a great number of things involving fire, so I wouldn't be too sure about that. Well, you had this job anyway.
Few months.
Hmm. Right, seems like a bit of a odd arrangement, right?
He goes and like he's about to say something. You do see him like look up and look at all the other people there with him, like also in the cages. I do what I can.
Where in this, like, so I'm up at the north side, so there's other people in here. Is there
Yeah.
anyone standing next to me when I'm talking to this
yeah,
guy?
yeah. Like pretty much at any given point, there's always at least 1 to 5 people next to you.
Hmm. It's like, well, right, seems like a strange choice of occupation. I'm not sure I would have followed
Now that
that.
you're kind of talking to him, you're noticing like certain parts of his like face and skin is like scarred, like burn scarred.
Hmm. Right, well, no show. Actually, I believe it's getting pretty late. I better be moving on. But best of luck to you.
You too, sir.
I'll move on.
All right, and the last one. God, I hate this one so much.
I gotta get out of here. We're getting close to fireball territory.
The repulsive frog girl.
All right. Well, I mean, is it gonna be any worse than the fucking paraplegic halflings? Because that one was pretty fucking bad. We started pretty bad.
Started off real rough.
Yep. So it is a boggard, which is pretty much just like a frog person, who's like inside their cage looks like that of like a princess's room, and like the boggart itself is like dressed in gaudy wear, and you go and she looks up at you. Hello, sir. Would you like to hear me croak? And as she's opening her mouth to talk, you notice that her tongue's cut off.
To hell with
Sorry,
capturing
get
this
more
bitch.
fucked up.
I'm gonna burn this place to the ground. To hell with capturing this bitch.
Right, no, well, I'm from the forest, so I hear lots of, frogs and whatnot in the forest, but none of them have ever been as pretty as you, lass.
Thank you, sir.
Right, well, thank you for keeping me company. Always nice to spend time in the company of such a beautiful young lass, so you enjoy the rest of your day now, right?
You too.
Alright, get the fuck out of here, because we're getting real close to fireball territory.
It's like, we are just about to fucking burn everything.
The plan's changed, guys.
It's like, okay, so what's the plan now? Fuck the plan, burn it all.
I'll say
We're
approximately
going for
11:15,
ashes.
a fireball just erupts.
We've gone from SWAT team to SEAL Team 6 tonight.
Lathia just looks over at Gregor and is like, "Was that the signal?"
It's a
All right,
signal.
yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
As I emerge from this place, I'm going to take a very, very careful look around.
Okay.
Any fucking goat man following me?
None that you see. You are noticing that some of the security is kind of looking your way, though.
Okay. How? You know what? We'll wait. Where we wait? We pull that band-aid off with it. No putting it back on, so we'll just wait. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Moving on with the mission. All right. What do I see in this direction? Is there any guards? People standing? Is there people going that way? Like,
Not really. It is roped off. But once again, it is literally just a rope that says "Do not enter."
But no guards around it.
But you don't see any guards.
So no mutilated animals either.
No mutilated animals. No tortured souls of the damned that you see.
All right, This is gonna be a bit of a long walk. Okay, but I'm going to mosey my way back over to the libation stand. Keeping an eye on all these guards as I go along. But I'm gonna kind of be like friendly to them, and actually, as I walk by, I'm gonna wave my little mammoth and be like, "Hey, look what I won! Deluxe 10/9. I love this place. Oh, torturing fucking innocent people. Really gets nuts. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. So, all right, we're gonna move back this way. So in this area, this is a pretty heavily crowded area right here, right? Because I see a lot of footprints on the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing this is, but I don't see any guards in this area. So I'm guessing there aren't any, or either I just can't pick them out of a crowd, right?
Yeah, one or the other.
Is this a fountain?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go and stand on this side of the fountain, and I'm gonna take out 1 copper and toss it into the fountain.
Okay.
Okay. While I'm doing this, make a note of that too. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna be peering in this direction. Now I'm gonna pay close attention to any shop owners or anything like that right along here that are like I'm looking at what I'm gauging here is the attention level they're paying to. Are they preoccupied with their work? Are anyone looking in my direction? Or is they like just customer, not focused on anything else?
It is mainly like just customer. But I don't know how it would be for a Leshy. But I guess like maybe like some of the splinters on the back of your neck stand up, like when someone's staring at you.
But it's not from any of these people.
It's not from any of them. It's coming from like behind you.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna mosey over here. And what sort of shop is this? I'm standing. So like the way I'm kind of positioning myself is I'm gonna kind of be like I'm in line, but I'm gonna wedge myself as far over this way as I can before I feel like I would start looking like I'm standing out of place. Basically,
it's a little toy shop.
Gotcha. I'm gonna peruse the wares of that toy shop. As I'm doing this, so basically I've let people stand in front of me, right? So I'm kind of looking around them like I'm having trouble seeing the stuff. Basically, I'm kind of playing as though like, I'm just trying to see. But when I'm craning my head around as though I'm looking past the group, but what I'm actually doing is looking down this direction.
Okay.
How thick is this foliage?
It's pretty thick, and pretty much like where the end of the map is, that's the fence line.
Okay. All right,
but
I have to redraw my map here. Because this is, I guess we'll have the map when we come back up. But I'm having to make adjustments because this was a lot more detailed than when I was on the roof. So
I was trying to be like enough, but sorry. No, it does look like you're kind of in the clear. Like you can probably like they're more focused on the customer. Like you can probably get a little ways in there. You're probably not gonna be able to go deep, but probably enough to like comfortably hide.
So like as I'm kind of looking along this area here, there's no windows or anything along the backside of this wall that I can see. How tall is this building?
About 15 feet high.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Now this foliage is all green, right? It's green foliage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like green browns, like it's natural like foliage.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, so I'm going to Actually, I'm gonna look in the toy shop. Is there anything in the toy shop? Like, what's in there? Like dolls? Any dolls in there?
Like I mean, it looks like a lot of like wood carved toys, like nothing like stuffed or anything like that. But there's a lot of like wood toys. Like there's like, like kind of like cartoon cartoon style like trolls and dragons and all these like very mythical like mystic creatures that you never actually see because they don't exist, right?
Any wizards?
Sure.
Wizard dolls. Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna kind of elbow my way up in front, and I'm gonna point at one of the wizards and say I want to buy that wizard. Wait, my mom's a big proponent of all things magical. She'll have a fit over something like this. How much you want for it?
2 silver.
Done deal. I'll purchase it. Okay. I now have the wizard doll. Alright. So I have now purchased I'm gonna be like super happy with my little mammoth under one arm and my little my little wizard under the other arm. So I'm just beaming, right? I'm gonna scan back across this crowd and see if anyone's like, now that I'm actually in this position looking back, anyone out in this crowd eyeballing me.
Yeah.
Who?
One person is.
They better be that fucking goat, or I'm gonna lightning beam him right here and now.
I say it's that goat, and he just kind of goes and walks the other direction.
Away from me? Yeah. Okay. So now that he's walking away from me, his back is turned to me, right? Okay. So he's left. Everyone else is kind of preoccupied. I'm going to do a very quick scan. And that little fucker really was following me. Now, we're not going to play this fucking game. I'm following him. Let's see where this asshole's going.
Dude, fucking fireball. Fireball right now.
Yes, in the middle of a crowded circus.
Big fucking
How, so no, like, he was the only one that was really, like, eyeballing me.
Oh,
Okay,
he was staring at you. And wasn't like
Okay.
one of those passing glances kind of thing? No. No, he was like,
Still with the same fucking smile.
oh, yeah, just...
Okay. I'm gonna, so since everyone's kind of, like, looking in other directions, I'm gonna now kind of just sort of slip this direction.
All right.
I'm also, if anyone happened to have been looking, I'm going to kind of look like I see something on the ground, like a bug or something, and I'm gonna kind of waddle at it like a fucking toddler to make anyone looking on think saw like a cricket or something.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Let's see if you can roll another nat 20.
Yeah.
What if I just tell you I got a 27
That also works.
with my assurance?
Yeah.
That also works.
Best feat in the fucking game.
It's good. It's good.
I don't
So,
know. I think my 2 feet are good.
Mm.
are you doing anything else? Are you actually going to the show?
I would like to, so is this, as far down as this goes, does that actually go anywhere? My plan was to go to see what was on the backside and kind of peek around while using the foliage as cover.
No,
But
it
what I'm
does
gonna-
kind of... Like, I know the map doesn't show, but eventually it does kind of like brush up to where you can't really squeeze through there.
Okay. What if you said this building is, so like my question is if I got all the way down here, say I walked all the way down here.
Yeah,
Okay. There's a wall, right, that I can't get over.
correct.
Okay. What if I were to use elemental motion and fly just to the top of the wall and peek over? Would I be able to see anything? What I'm looking for is any, like, personnel tents where they would be located. And if there's one of the personnel tents that looks a bit more extravagant than the others, where our target might be tonight.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'd be fine. Pretty much, when you get down to like the end, you go use your ability. You do see a lot of wagons very similar to like the ones that you saw at the Circus of Wayward Wonders. But none of them like really stand out. None of them are like overly gaudy
Okay.
or overly like out there. like some do look nicer than others, but nothing like that. Like be like, bam, leader.
Okay. So where I'm positioned on the wall, right? Is there like do I feel like I would be able to find a little spot where I could, maybe get in like the eaves and kind of keep I guess what I'm gonna keep doing is kind of peering up over and keep
Well,
checking to see if she actually emerges from any of
pretty
them.
much
Keep an eye
how
on
it is. It's like wall, like the wall of the building roof.
her. Okay.
There's no like overhang or anything like that. It's like they are pretty much squares.
So as I peek over, are there anyone out by the tents currently?
You do see some people are like in half their costumes. You see people getting put makeup on, stuff like that. You very much see this is like the employee area.
Okay, so the tree line, like the tree by the wall, is there like maybe a limb I could get on to try and blend in as I kind of perch above the wall?
Yeah.
Just maybe fly up to a tree limb, and I want to keep an eye on this living area to watch the comings and goings of it.
Yeah, that is fine.
As I'm doing that, also one final thing, I will be removing the clothes from this little wooden doll, and I'm going to be replacing those the wizard robes with leafy wizard robes
Nice,
to make a facsimile Aurelian.
nice.
I will also discard that shitty mammoth because I don't want it.
Okay.
It's a mimic anyway.
I will use the stitching out of the mammoth to weave
So,
those.
so
That's what I'm doing up here for the next, 6 hours? That's what I'll be doing, is make a fake Aurelian.
is a lot, or are you going to the main show or no?
No, I'm skipping that. That was just a ruse.
Okay, yeah, no, it's like 11:20 in the morning.
I'm going to, at some point, refocus during this, too, to get
Yeah.
my elemental.
Okay, so would y'all like me to fast forward to 10 till midnight?
I said I'd moderately drink till midnight, but I didn't realize how,
Early in the end of the day it was.
yeah. I'm gonna sleep for 8 hours
Okay.
and then moderately drink till midnight.
I'm
Okay.
glad everyone's working as hard as Aurelian is. That's good. We're pulling
Yeah.
together here.
I think I'm gonna do what Gregor did.
Take a nap. Take a midday nap. Start drinking. Get your second win. Let's go.
Quite a fucking team I've got to work with.
Liara, what you doing?
Well, earlier I'd said I was going to try to find myself a roof somewhere near the Celestial Menagerie to perch on top of, just in case there's some sort of sign that things are going tits up midday.
Pretty much, you do easily do that, and you easily can like watch Ori's progress
Yeah,
through
just,
everything, and you see where he would climb up and perch up for the rest of the day.
yeah.
Hey, Vam,
Yes.
I'm going to step away for just a second. You don't need me for anything for like 2 minutes
Yeah.
while everybody else does
Well,
it.
I was about to say we were probably go ahead and we'll get our 5-minute breakout, and then I'll just advance it to midnight, and we'll see what happens.
Sounds groovy, dude.
So, 10:15. Is that a safe time to shoot for? 10:15.
Super easy. 10:15.
Perfect.
We'll be there.
All right.
Or be square.
We will be back.
We will.
Go.
And welcome back, everybody. Blood had to leave. I better be going where I think he's going.
He's not.
He's not, but he better be. So, but we are going to continue. As of right after midnight,
We will persevere.
and
Or perspire.
Probably both.
as y'all go, as Halathiel, Gregor, and Liara meet up, kind of on the outskirts of the Celestial Menagerie, Halathiel in full Celestial Menagerie security guard disguise. He's like, he goes, looks over at you, Gregor. All right, wish me luck. He strides forward.
Good luck.
Really hear the conversation that's going on, we're just going to move Liara over here. And then you see Halathiel dart off, and two of the security guys also dart off.
I just look at Gregor and I'm like, I guess we go in.
I suppose.
Going to
There-
approach the gate and make sure there's no other guards. What time is this? Is this the midnight? Is this the correct
This
time?
is midnight.
Okay.
This is midnight, yes.
Yeah. I'm
I
going
will
to.
have been making my way to the gate, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, if you want to go ahead and move yourself over there, Ori.
Yeah.
I've been moving through the little woods behind the gate, not going through this main area like a dipshit, like I'm doing now. It's just the easiest way, just to be clear.
Where are you fucking go, man?
Yeah.
Just me and you now, motherfucker.
I'm going to very carefully and somewhat stealthily approach that main gate, just keeping an eye out for any more guards or like faculty and staff that would stop me from going through it.
Okay. So go ahead and move forward.
I don't have a map.
Oh, you're right. I apologize.
It's okay. I'm like I can't.
My
Oh,
fault, guys.
shit.
My fault.
I'm about to get to see what's going on. I see dirt. I mean leaves
And dirt. There's dirt too.
and dirt
Is this where the gate is over here?
Yes.
Okay.
and a footpath.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like keep to this hedge line, and I'm just trying to keep an eye, make sure there's no like guards about to waylay the shit out of me.
And you see Ori by the gate.
Did I see when the big top show ended? Did I see old girl coming in and out of any of those tent? Okay.
You never saw her.
I'm going to sneak forward myself. Cheek.
I'm gonna move into here, and while
Alright, I'll open the gate.
while he's noisily making his way, I'm gonna like tuck myself further into the bushes. I don't want to get caught because his ass is noisy.
Okay.
You could have taken off the plate meal for this one mission, you know.
I'm also going to step on a few branches along the way.
Just to really
For good
make
measure.
sure.
Alright, well, once our water
Guys.
buffalo has made it inside.
I don't think anyone's noticed.
Right, well, give it time. I'm sure they will.
Bam, are you moving?
Yes. I'm like rocking back and forth. Did my camera break?
Yeah, well, you and Dirt both have stopped moving.
Oh.
Vish is moving just fine.
For the first time
Oh,
ever.
there goes Derp. Okay.
Okay.
He's got magic fingers.
Jazz hands.
A magic hands.
Jazz hands fixed it. That's right.
He had like whatever this is, Madonna magic fingers or something. I don't know.
And sparkle.
Sparkles.
Okay.
I spit everywhere. My God.
That's not jazz hands.
This is jazz hands.
I'm gonna lock or close the gate and lock it behind these two.
Okay.
I feel unsafe.
I'm in
Yeah,
danger.
well, there's a goat man stalking and trying to molest me, so how you think I feel?
Like it's Tuesday?
Alright, so
Actually,
I'm gonna
technically Monday.
I'm briefing them on everything that happened today. Giving them like a bullet point presentation. I've also got
Okay.
some crudely drawn maps that I drew while I was in the tree. You can't glean much from them, I'm going to be honest, but they are there.
They mean
Alright,
something
so,
to me.
Alright, so I'm going to tell them that I don't know where this menagerie lady is, because I've not seen her all day long, so she may well not be here, so we're going to have to do some more due diligence. So, in the, over here to the left, there was an area that I was unable to access. I think that should be our priority, is accessing that area to investigate. We need to avoid the back of the tents at all costs because people are sleeping back there, and there may be the odd guard patrolling around here and there. Haven't seen anybody yet, but there may well be some around here. Also, on the east side, like to the right of where we're standing here, there's going to be some prisoners that need rescuing, and their testimony to the police should be enough to lock in any arrest or, any maybe allay any police brutality charges that may or may not come up tomorrow, or to trial of how we handle this tonight. Their testimony will go a long way to making sure we don't get locked up, so we probably need to get them out too, just saying. You got lockpicks, right?
I do, and I have. Let me make sure I still have before I declare that. Hold on. Do I have this? I do. What do you do?
Do they have prisoners? They're not the law.
You know why they have prisoners for as attractions.
They're not the law.
Well, I'm guessing you haven't seen the inside of one of these places.
Yeah, I've seen the main attractions and everything, the tent, the main venue, so to speak.
So what about the paraplegic halflings?
Oh yeah, the
And
quarterlings. These guys are great.
Right, are you sure you're a paladin? Are you sure? You're not a very good paladin, are you?
I mean, they're there of, they're not treated very well, but, they make an honest living. They're nice guys.
All right, so
Girls,
I
they're
tell you
nice
what,
girls.
I'll be the sorcerer and the paladin tonight, right? That's Valkyr. Can you get Valkyr back out here?
So I hold up a shiny tube and my lockpicks, and I'm like, I have these.
Look,
So, right, lockpicks and a vibrator. Only one of those things is going to be handy on this particular mission.
No,
I'm
no.
glad to see your...
No, my vibrator vibrates locks.
Right, probably among other things. But look, if you say it's useful, I'm not here to kink shame, right? So, let's get to work.
You'll see. You'll see what my shiny rod can do.
See what that shiny goat man's rod can do later, I'm sure. We don't get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you...
I need to know. I have a question, Mr. DM, man.
Yes.
What? Okay, so I mean, I rolled pretty decent on the check for the Dryad, right? So, like, if I remember correctly, that was a while ago. Anyway, I'm familiar with Dryads. They can, like, talk to nature things, right? Okay. Could a Dryad talk to this big fucking winged monster creature and
Possibly.
be like, hey, don't murder us, you crazy
Maybe.
bastard. Let's try that. All right. So
Also, because I did forget to do this, because I was waiting until everyone kind of got in. Pretty much as y'all were walking through the gate, a wall of pruned thorny bushes gives way to a delicate wrought iron gate bearing the words "Celestial Menagerie" in large letters. A wooden sign above them, decorated with winged animal, reads, "The delights of Nirvana await."
Doesn't sound creepy as shit.
I hate to disappoint you, but they're overselling it a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Don't I know it?
Vam, did I notice the goat man going to any of those tents in the back? When I was watching him, you said he stands out of a crowd, so I'm assuming I was looking for old girl, but did I happen to see him after the show returning to one of the tents in the back or the wagons or see where he slept?
the wood perf.
Yeah, so I didn't see him any after I saw him in the market.
No, you didn't really. So, like, you kind of noticed him like in that glen area, but you never really saw him like go to the tents.
Okay. All right, let's nice. All right, so
What's the
rescue
plan,
mission
Lord?
first.
Glad.
Rescue mission.
Exactly where I want to be. Thank
We'll
you.
rectify your past paladin negligence by allowing
which
us to
way are we going?
continue.
I had no idea that that was going on. Okay, I knew about the quarterlings. It's not a pleasant thing, but you know, everybody needs a paycheck.
Alright, you tell us to your god, alright? You're not getting
will.
no forgiveness for me.
Me and Caden are tight. I'll talk to him.
Hey, also, Mr. Tin Man, maybe follow a couple of feet behind me, since how you
Nah.
sound like someone threw a bag of coffee cans down a fucking stairwell.
That is an analogy.
I'm gonna go first. Well, Liara, you can also. You're sneaky. Maybe Paladin Man brings up the rears. Give it about 30 feet behind us.
Maybe 60
about-
feet back.
I don't know about 30. I mean, if something happens, I can't reach y'all because I'm also slow because of the plate.
All right, so
How about y'all
I'll-
just move at your foot pace, and I'll move at my foot pace, and y'all just make the difference, you know?
How's about? All right, wait here for a moment. I'll go scout, have a look, then come back and tell you the coast is clear. Then you move up, right? Let's do that. I like that plan. All right, I am gonna, Liara. I'm gonna strongly insist that Gregor wait a moment. Till
I'm
I
not-
see if anyone's. I gotta see
I
if
mean,
this
I'm not-
fucking goat man's in here.
I'm not
Right.
arguing. He makes a shit ton of noise.
All right, I'm gonna slip up here and peer into this area I was in a second ago, sticking into the foliage as much as I can. I don't think it'll let me move my character there, but like if it's accessible, I'm gonna. Otherwise, I'm just sidling up next to it as close
Okay.
as possible. Oh my god, that's not where I'm trying to go. Okay, there we go.
He's just chanting blend in, blend in, blend in to himself.
Yes,
Who else
exactly.
is coming? Is anyone else coming with them?
Not for this little recon bit he's doing. I'm gonna
Okay.
tuck myself in this bush right here.
I'm here. I'm sorry, I tried to move. I'm here.
I'm in this bush.
What the fuck is that? Should I even see that before I say what the
Yeah.
fuck is that?
It's in a cage.
Yeah, but it's dark, is it not?
No, there's lamps.
There's lamps? Okay.
We all have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Good to know. So,
Okay, but
did I see
you don't-
anything?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't know if you have dark vision, but I believe that comes with Liara's kit. And no, you don't. Oh no, she doesn't. That's why she always needs
Tiger.
the kitty cat, the other cat.
What the hell kind of cat can't see in the dark? I've never heard anything so crazy.
Half.
Apparently, not the eye half. The lower half is cat, I reckon.
That's why.
Maybe 1/4 because you're missing a leg. Technically, you're only 1/4 of a cat. Now you're 1/4 cat, 1/4 robot, and then half of whatever the hell is left.
Elf.
All right, I'm going to. Let me see here. All right, I'm going to approach the cave. Like this area is pretty well lit, then, right? Okay. I'm actually going to head back to where these guys are at. I'm going to let them know the three things that are in the cage, right? So a dryad, manticore, and a pegasus are in the cages.
Okay,
That's
Everybody good on that?
that's what I see right now. is
Yeah.
Manticore. So,
All right, so we're gonna need to, while we're investigating this, we're gonna need somebody standing watch. That's you, Gregor. You're the guy standing watch.
okay.
So I'm gonna point. I want you positioned right here.
Glad.
And for the love of God, move up there as quietly as you possibly can. There, Iron Giant.
and then stay still.
Liara, I'm gonna need you to pick these locks for me while I flex my diplomacy muscles on this dryad.
I'm assuming you would like for me to start with the dryad so that she is more likely to acquiesce to our request.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'll do the dryad talking. You do the lock picking.
Yeah, I'm less of a talker, more of a picker.
So, when you get there, you hear a flute play.
Oh shit. I mean, I don't know what that. I'm sure I do know what that means, but oh shit.
Like in the distance.
Behold, the glend of uncommon wonders. A sonorous voice bellows.
Oh fuck.
A blonde satyr rises, pushes Willow Fawn's back in a dramatic gesture, giving the impression of an actor stepping from behind the curtain onto a stage. Feast your eyes on our celestial sights. Converse with the winged keeper of wisdom, the talking Pegasus. Admire the sylvan beauty of our delightful dryad. Cower in fear from caged ferocities, the savage manticore. The satyr grins and waves his set of panpipes with a flourish. Or perhaps you're patrons of more refined taste. In that case, allow this mischievous piper to serenade you.
Oh fuck.
Can I cast a spell while he's talking?
Don't ruin my cutscenes. Don't be a cutscene skipper.
Fireball.
I'll press B to cast a fireball.
I'm gonna hold start.
You're not gonna hold escape. You're not doing any of that shit.
Hold start. Hold start until the circle completes.
He's talking mad shit for somebody within fireball distance.
Oh, what is it that piques your interest on this fine evening?
He's just diplomatically talking to us now. I'm beginning to think... right. Well, I'm going to approach him slowly, not menacingly. I'm going to just kind of walk towards him like, right, well, let's see, the darndest thing has happened. I was in your fine establishment earlier. Maybe
yes, I remember.
This is the
Right,
goat
well,
guy, right?
Yes, the goat guy.
Okay.
I tied one too many on, I think, right, a little bit, and fell asleep in some bushes, only to wake up to find I've been locked in here. So, I was trying to find someone to maybe help me can't quite reach the door to unlock it, so...
I'd be more than happy to help you.
I'm assuming like we're all just staring at each other at this point. Yeah.
I'm kind of gutturally growling a little bit, like a little tiefling,
You got a little
half orc, half tiefling, little like a.
Because he's holding the flute.
Yes, he is holding his pamphlets.
Okay.
Do we know what he is?
I would be. He is a satyr.
Yeah, but like, do
Now,
I know
if you
anything
want
about
to-
a satyr?
If you actually want to know some information about it, nature checks.
Okay, let's start there. See if I have any reason to be
Yeah, I'll try.
concerned with his
I'll give it a shot.
flute. Oh
And-
hell! Let's
Also,
watch.
right, were you just... Do you live in those bushes, lad? Were you just sitting there
Nice.
waiting for someone to come through? Seems awfully strange behavior.
It is a bit odd. Like, who puts on a show at midnight?
So, Liar, believe it or not, that was still a fail.
So that was a critical fail? By the dice?
Yeah.
Some bitch.
DC's high.
Was I supposed...
Jesus.
What was we rolling for? My bad.
Nature, but you already rolled for it earlier.
You know what's funny is I forgot that I have assurance on that. Forgot to use it, too.
So, he goes and lifts up his pan flute and plays a brief little tune. And I need everyone to give me a will check.
A will save.
Will save. Okay. So, Liara, Ori, he's just playing his little flute. You know what, Gregor? It actually doesn't seem half bad.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
I don't know, maybe you get to know him a little bit better, you know, kind of talk to him a little bit. Hell, maybe he might be a good replacement for Alathiel. You're not sure.
I agree. Lathiel's got a little demon in him
Yeah,
anyway.
I mean, this guy's he's a bit eccentric, but I mean, he's had worse.
Hey, can we play? Hey, give a don't fight the rats in close combat. Play that next.
Oh, well, of course. And he goes and he, like, eyes straight at you. Oh, well, of course, my friend, but I don't know, it is a bit late. I suggest that maybe you rest up for the night and come back another time. I need another will save.
I slept all day. Who's with my?
You know what? You're a bit tired. You did drink a little too much. A nap probably wouldn't be the worst idea.
Are we in combat?
Really? Yeah, I mean, this guy seems pretty cool. You might be right. You might just need that good, like, solid, like, one of those 24-hour rests. You know, a day-long rest.
I mean, I slept all day. I feel
I know.
great, actually.
Yeah, but you feel like you could probably take a little, like, power nap. It's never too early to take a power nap.
I don't know what that means.
He
I laying
cast
down?
a spell on you and you failed.
Yeah, I get that. Am I napping?
Well, no, he suggests that you leave and just come back when you're more well rested.
Huh. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I could use a little rest.
Christ.
Well, since he's casually casting spells, I want to casually, in a non-combative way, cast haste on myself.
No, I'm grabbing a hold of Gregor as he passes me. I'm like, where the hell are you going?
Oh, dude.
No!
I'm legitimately going to be casting haste on
You
myself.
can't leave.
Okay.
Where are you going? You can't leave
I
me.
need you to post suggest because I don't know how this fucking works. I don't know how strong it is or what happens.
The target immediately follows your suggestion. The spell has a duration of 1 minute, or until the target has completed a finite suggestion, or the suggestion becomes self-destructive, or has other obvious negative effects.
I was gonna go take a nap.
You
But it's
slept literally the whole day and then probably drank. You're not going anywhere. You're staying.
I
you
thought
can't
so
leave
too,
me.
But he seems very.
I'm going. Hold on.
is
I'm going to tell you
negative.
all the reasons why you can't leave me. 1, I can't see in the dark. It's dangerous. 2, I could fall into a hole. It's dangerous. 3, I could stab myself. Who would heal me better? 4,
Is the
I-
dryad awake?
I feel confident a full minute has passed because I've been talking for a minute.
Yes, it does. It does pass, and yeah, you're right.
You're right, Liara. I
Layara
did
is
sleep
still
all
listing
day.
reasons. She's like, 6. I don't have natural camouflage. Elves and cats don't make that kind of creature. It's dangerous.
Apparently, this guy has walked up and has his hooves like in the water, and it's just, oh gosh, oh that never gets old. But well done, you two. Not many people can resist my flutes. Very impressive. Y'all are going to be more fun than I thought.
Christ. I have a flute.
I
Really?
do too.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I do believe y'all do have a mission to attend to, so can I accompany y'all?
I don't have a mission?
Y'all do.
Can I make I don't know, I gotta make a perception check for some insight. Trying to figure out, can I get a bead on this guy? Do I know this guy?
Right, well, let's cut the bullshit then, right? We got a mission. We're here to bring your mistress in, dead or alive, and anyone who gets in our way is going to get the same treatment. So, why all of a sudden you want to be all buddy-buddy with us, right? We all know what the score is, clearly. You trying to save your own goat-tanned hide?
Oh no, this is just pure entertainment.
This turned violent.
Free the Pegasus, free the Dryad.
I'll do one better for you. He goes and throws three keys at you. There you go. There's the keys.
The cages, I'm assuming.
Uh-huh.
Right. Without taking my eyes off of this goat fucker, I'm gonna reach up. I'll pick up the keys, obviously. I'm gonna reach up with one of them and unlock the Dryad's cage.
Okay. And she goes, she like very hesitantly like grabs her sapling, walks out, steps out, looks over at all of y'all, looks over at the satyr, and then runs. And he's just sitting there, just like leaned back and was just like splashing his feet in the water.
I will call out after the Dryad. And like, right, you're leaving your Pegasus, friend. Maybe return the favor. One good turn deserves another.
Gone.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm burning this whole goddamn place to the ground. Just so we're all clear, this fucking tent's getting fireballed. All these buildings are getting fireballed. There's not but cinder left of this place in the morning. I've had it with this fucking place. Alright. I'm keeping my eyes on this crazy bastard. I'm making my way. Is the Manticore awake?
Yeah.
It's like, alright. Can you speak?
It roars in your face.
Like, right. It's like, well, do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Attacks the cage.
I would like to ask the satyr who he is. Unless I know who he is.
Oh, you're right. I did not introduce myself. I apologize. Ardevilio, at your service.
And you are...
The caretaker and proprietor of the Glen of Uncommon Wonders.
Did this exhibit exist whenever we were here?
No.
Okay. And are these the uncommon wonders?
Of course.
But there are only 3. Well, 2. Now.
There were 4. Oh, but you wound me, miss. Clearly I'm... Where you come from, satyrs must populate every street corner. Ah, my heart.
I didn't know you were part of the exhibit.
Of course, who else to go and hold host to the strange and unusual but the strange and unusual?
Oh, you definitely fit in here.
So you're trying to switch teams then, are you?
Oh, absolutely not.
Right, the only way you're coming with us, Goat Boy, is if that flute ends up in my backpack and not in your hand while you're in our possession.
Well, that's just no fun at all now, is it?
Right, well, it's a lot more comfortable for me. I think I've had quite enough fun for one night.
Oh, come on, the night's just getting started, though. There's
Do-
so much more fun to be had.
Do you work for Mistress Dusklight?
Yes.
Since when?
Months ago.
Huh.
I'm opening the Pegasus cage.
Oh, Christ.
Okay. As you go and open it up, it goes, steps out and unfurls the wings. Oh, finally. It's been a while since I've had a good stretch. Thank you, young sir. I will remember you fondly.
Right, well, at least one of them can talk, right? That's something. How long you been in this cage?
You take me out what, once a week, Andravio? Yeah, what I remember, about once a week.
Right, so what do we think of this little goat fucker over here?
I mean, he's I mean, he lets me out. He's a bit forgetful, but I think sometimes he just forgot me on purpose.
Right, so he's an asshole. I'm gathering that. Alright, well, you're free to go, Mr. Pegasus Man. We also have an encampment right outside of town should you need somewhere to stay. You'll be treated with better accommodations than this.
Oh, another combination of whereabout?
Nope.
I'll give him the location.
Christ.
I think I will go there and check it out. Thank you.
Right, wait, before you bugger off, right?
Yeah.
We intend to liberate a few more attractions from this place for the night, so maybe linger around a little bit. You know, a lot of the blokes we're saving tonight don't have legs, so they might need some aid in transportation. So, you know, one good turn deserves another, does it not?
Oh, normally I do not do this, but it would besmirch my name, the Great Miss Dancer. So yes, I will help. I shall be right outside the gate for 10 minutes.
What?
Right, that's an appropriate timer. Now, I'll step back, let him be on his
He
way.
just kind of goes and just flaps his wings a couple times and just kind of glides around, honestly.
Alright, I'm gonna step back over here to this fucking thing. And I'm keeping my eye on Goat Fucker the whole time, by the way.
I am asking the satyr, what is your game? Here.
I'm bored.
So you want us to release a manticore because you're bored?
We'll make things interesting.
Yeah, but
Was it you who locked up all these creatures?
Not initially, no. Dustlight and her goons found them. I was more or less her keeper.
and how did you end up here?
She asked if I wanted a job.
Ah.
Had nothing else going. Had nothing else better to do, so I said sure.
So you got no mortal qualms about what's going on around here, do ya? Right, I didn't think so.
think like that. That be so negative. It just brings you down.
Right, I'm about to bring you down 6 feet under. You don't give up that flute.
And how do you feel that these creatures felt every day of their life, not just being a performer or a caretaker, but the attraction?
I mean, I'm also the attraction.
I don't feel quite entertained.
Would you like to do more for entertainment?
No.
I feel like you should retire from this line of work.
I'm getting bored with it anyway. I just wanted one good hurrah to end it on.
Draw the sword and say, well, I'll give you one chance to leave.
Or-
I'll give you that last hurrah.
Your hurrah could be helping us upend this whole place.
Well, I thought that's what I was helping y'all do. But clearly, what is that? Cadence champions are a bit more bloodthirsty than I remember.
Aiden doesn't seem too kindly upon slavery. If
You literally just tried to mind control one of us. Don't play the fucking victim here.
I'm not playing the victim. It's just getting a little
I
too
gave
old.
you the opportunity to leave.
Right, you want your final hurrah to be your final hurrah. You can play it the way you're playing it right now. Or you can have your final hurrah have some fucking meaning to it. You can make up for the fact that you've been imprisoning your own brethren here. We're all weirdos, right? But only you are complicit in keeping the rest of us in cages and whatnot. So your moral compass might not have a problem with that, but mine sure as shit does.
And to be fair, having a slaver even speak the name of Caden is
One thing you
wearing
keep
my
calling me a
patience.
slaver, like I'm the one that locked them up.
You hold the key, do you not?
So do you punish the prison guards for the choices of the warden?
Prisoners are one thing.
No.
Right.
No. I asked, do you punish the guards for the act of the warden?
Yes, I definitely will. Or we can end this diplomatically, Goatman.
Yes.
How's about you tell us where your mistress is? How about that?
The heavenly host.
Now, if memory serves, that would be here, right? Right. Well, I figured as much.
There's a difference between the acts of the warden and the acts of the guardsman.
And
The guardsman, there's a difference between orders and acts.
I had my orders.
But you were the one who acted.
So it is okay for the guards to act against the warden?
Yes.
Oh.
That is how liberation is started, sir.
You still have a chance, right? This does not have to end violently.
Why are you so keen on violence?
We're not. We're
You're-
asking you to leave before it becomes violence.
He's not going any goddamn where. This is a loose end. I'm not having this goat fucker pop out of the shadows when they're in the final battle of this area, right? We got a job to do here, and we're going to goddamn well do it, right? So here's what's going to happen. You're going to give us that flute. You're going to surrender your flute. You'll be taken into custody, right alongside your mistress here. We'll let the police sort out who's in the right and who's in the wrong. We're not here to judge or arrest anybody, right? We're here to detain people who we deem as a threat. And you are looking mighty like a threat to me. You did just try to mind control one of us, and you're clearly up to something with handing these keys here. I don't trust you. I do not trust you. I'm not letting you walk around as a loose end. You adhere to our request, or we will put you down, goat man.
Oh, y'all bore me.
Gouging claw.
Y'all have a wonderful night. And he starts walking away.
Gouging claw.
Okay, roll.
Christ.
I don't trust this dude. He's trying to molest me. I'm not letting it happen. The motherfucker's gonna pop out of a shadow and put me in a goddamn gunny sack, and y'all never see Aurelian again. So we're not doing that. I've been in prison once already in this campaign. I'm not going back.
And he goes and like as he's walking away, he just like casually hops off to the side, and just you completely miss.
That's
Oh.
a super low roll.
Ah, yes. I see where that moral compass of yours is too. Attacking somebody from behind. Keep up the great work, y'all. And he hops away.
Well, I'm still attacking. Like, where he's gonna have to flee or fight, because like this guy's a loose end, and I don't trust him at all. Like, there ain't no way I'm continuing this mission with this guy wandering around in here.
Swing again.
What distance is he away from me?
I mean, I'll say you like probably got like about right here, and you'll be right here because you tried clawing him. So
I'm still within melee range. Okay. Well, fuck it. We're trying again. Is everyone else just letting this guy walk? That seems like a good idea to you guys. Like, he tried to mind control you, bitch. We're just letting this guy walk. He just attacked us. Because he's nice all of a sudden? He's probably not evil.
Not nice. He's not nice. No, I have no qualms with attacking him. With you attacking him, it's just one of those things. I don't know.
that was also a miss, sir. And that was your third action. Just a move, swipe, swipe.
Gotcha.
In all truth, I don't want to antagonize him. I'm kind of terrified of him.
We're terrified of the goat, man.
All right.
He is complicit in the torture of these people.
5, 10. What was his name again?
Arvelio?
Yeah.
Arvelia.
Detain
say-
him and take the flute if you don't want to kill him, but they can't just let this guy walk. He's got mind control powers and he was torturing people. Like,
Well, I don't know of any of that.
they're in cages.
That doesn't mean they've been tortured. It just means they've
I know
been
they're-
trapped.
Yeah, I understand they're in cages, but I don't know that they've been forced to do anything.
Aurelian is like 2 seconds away from leaving this group. If being locked in a cage day and night with no covering it doesn't constitute
True.
torture, what are we talking about
Well-
here?
What was his name?
Arvelio.
Arvelio.
Mm-hmm.
And I attack after he turns to look at me.
Christ. Oh.
There's Macy. That is a hit.
Oh, thank God. Oh, no.
Okay.
Melee fighters can disarm people, right?
They can.
Well, then I would advise you try to disarm him of that flute, would be what I would do.
So. Oh, shit. Yeah. Is he still holding the flute in hand? I will attempt to disarm. With a 24.
This is his athletics DC.
Can't remember if it's athletics or reflex.
Either or still fails.
Okay. And that's it. That's all 3 actions.
Sorry, I'm just doing some reading. Oh, nice. Sorry, I was reading one of its special abilities because it kind of threw me off a little bit.
And I'll just hold the sword towards him and say, you may not be the warden, but you have no conscience or regret for what you have done and what they have suffered.
The dude is unhinged, bro.
Much like a follower from Cadia from attacking someone who was trying to leave.
Flee the scene of a crime, more like.
I am going to use the time of opening to open that last cage.
So, in this case, we might as well just roll initiative.
I'll say it's getting kind of abstract without initiative being going.
Okay, my initiative was set to... What I roll for initiative? Stealth if I'm sneaking, but...
Perception.
Perception, okay, that's what I thought. Just checking. Could have been worse.
He is going to go.
It's fine. This is fine.
No. He is going to play his pipes. I need everyone to give me a will save, please. And he also, because of this, he gets to move for a, as part of it. 1, 15, 20, 30.
Hero point. Well,
All right.
hero points never work for me. I don't even know why I use them.
So, Gregor and Ori, actually, y'all both just, like, y'all's eyes grow heavy, and y'all just pass out.
Alright.
Both, unconscious. That was pretty much all of it. It's moved, and he just looks at you, Liara.
And he's over here now.
Yep.
Liara's. Where are you going?
Well, I was trying to leave.
Are you just tired of this gig?
More or less. I know, it's very fey of me.
I mean, I've known flakier elves, so. Are you going to be a problem for us later?
As long as I don't run into those two again, I shouldn't be.
Are you returning to Dusklight?
Eh. Forest on the other island. Actually seems like a pretty nice place to be.
Eh. Some people say it is. I'm not gonna fight you. Is there anything you can tell me to maybe help us take care of some business here?
The Heavenly Host is a lot more than it seems. I'll give you that. Have a good night, Liara. And he walks out the gate.
I'm gonna go try to shake these two awake.
Yeah, they like pretty much like once you like shake them a little bit, they wake right up.
Yep.
Well, I'm obviously going to ask where the guy went, but I already know the answer, so we can skip that part. Ori says nothing after you tell him that he just walks away.
That's what I say. He left.
Can we please release this manticore, please?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I said I opened the cage. Or I said I used the chime of opening.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I just ding my little chime. 1 second, I'll make the roll if I need to. That's a shit roll. It has a plus 13.
It actually doesn't unlock it. Oh wait, no, but he tossed y'all the keys. You can literally just use the keys to unlock it.
Yeah, I just wasn't gonna pick them up off of Ori. But if Ori wants to unlock it or hand me the key, I will go unlock it. I mean, I'm gonna.
Get the key. I was unconscious anyway, so.
It's like, I mean, I'll say I would unlock it in such a fashion that the door swings with the door between myself and it, because it looks dangerous, and I've got a bad luck.
So, is anyone unlocking it?
I'm not. Thing tried to fucking kill me. Stay in the goddamn cage.
Ori, can I have the keys, please, sir? I'll unlock it.
Oh, she already took the keys off of me.
No, I said I didn't. I wasn't going to take them off of you.
Oh, then sure.
That's why I used the chime.
Everybody stand back. This could be dangerous. I'll unlock it. Step aside.
All right. And yeah, it instantly is on the attack. I would let y'all keep y'all's initiative since y'all rolled really good, unless y'all want to re-roll them.
No.
I'm fine.
Liara, you're up first.
Oh, Jesus. I am going to... Oh, shit. I'm in the wrong tab. Hold on. We are going to... we're going to do something real smart. Because for reasons I can't explain, I didn't really think it was going to attack. I have no good reason to have believed that, but I did.
He's a very angry boy.
Hold on. You have nothing. What is in this pocket? What's in this pocket? What's in this pocket? What the hell does this do? It's not it. Hold on. I'm digging in my pockets. I had a better plan than this. Jesus. I know nothing about this thing. Oh, Jesus. I throw a flask of centipedes at it.
Okay.
That was a bad plan. It does nothing.
Okay.
And then I dart into this bush.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hide.
Okay, give me a stealth check. All right. 4. You are up.
How's
Well,
non-lethal
you're on
damage? How is non-lethal damage work in this game?
Negative to the attack if you're using a lethal weapon.
I'm gonna try and talk to it first and say, you're free. Please leave. Does it seem to understand my words?
No.
Let me see if I know any other languages.
If you want to give me a Arcana or Nature check.
Sure.
Which one was this?
Nature.
No, this thing does not actually like understand a language. In fact, like typically manticores kind of have a taste for the flesh of humans. Like this is just a dangerous creature.
Luckily, there's none of those around.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
So
this
it
thing
could
is
just
just
leave because there's no humans here. So
But there's fresh meat here.
I'm gonna attack it. Non-lethal. How many actions do I have left? How many actions are we gonna take for that?
Just opening it one.
What's going on here? Oh, here it is. Trying to see how I subtract.
We'll just take -2 from the hit.
That's what we're gonna have to do. So 21.
Miss.
Okay.
By 5. Why
And
is that
second
showing
attack.
now?
It's like he's attacking himself.
Oh, I'm like, why is it attacking? Like, I'm like, why is his AC? Oh, because he had himself targeted. Okay. I was like, what?
26 to hit.
That is a hit.
How does damage work on non-lethal? Is it also a minus?
No.
I rolled 2 1s. How crazy is that?
It's impressive. It's some
Sad.
meat shit right there.
All right. Ori.
Jesus.
I'm going to cast Tanglefoot.
All right. That is a hit.
Okay. Let's see, that was a success. So it takes a -10 foot circumstance penalty to its speed for 1 round. It can attempt to escape against my spell save DC.
Okay.
But that is actually heightened to... No, okay, it auto heightened, so that's good. I'm going to... Let's see... I have haste as well. I have 1 turn left on that. I've been keeping up with it, so this will be the only turn I get it. But I'm gonna move over here and shut the door and lock it again.
Okay. Either you can shut the door.
Is the key not in it?
Gregor, is the key in it?
Yes. I don't know. I mean,
Either way, I'll shut it and
depends
see
on
what
how
happens.
depends on how quickly the Manticore moved.
So, assuming you're pretty much like, you want you to open it, it's like, be free. Oh my god, why are you trying to eat me? Stop. Yeah,
Alright, that's the end of my
yeah,
turn.
I know it. I would say it's still in the cage just because you're directly in front of it. So
Okay. Yeah. Hitting them with the flat part of the sword on the snoot.
no, bad.
Bad
All right.
cat. Get back.
It's gonna try and push through the cage. Are you going to assist with holding the cage shut, Gregor?
Is it locked? Did he lock
It's
it?
not locked, not yet.
Oh yeah, I'll assist with
The
holding
gate is just shut.
Yeah, I'll assist with holding it shut.
Okay. I doubt it. Does a 19 beat y'all's athletics DC?
Definitely not.
Athletics DC would be my...
Athletics modifier plus 10.
yeah. Then my athletics DC would be 10.
Mine would be 24. So
So, Ori, you get knocked back. Gregor, you're like, Ori, what happened? Did you trip?
yeah, all right, bro. Come on.
I was gonna try again. Nope, even worse. Then it's just gonna roar all pissed off like.
I'm trying to free you, you
Leon,
moron.
you're up.
Do I see the key either in the door or on the ground?
Yes.
I'm going to make a mad dash. Is it on the ground or in the door?
It's on the ground. Sure.
I'm gonna make a mad dash to here. Ugh. I'm gonna go I'm gonna make a mad dash, but I'm gonna do it to over here, snatch up the key, and lock the damn door.
Easy enough.
Say that was a bad plan.
Manticore is now successfully locked back.
Okay. I don't think we have the advantage of surprise anymore.
Well, I'm gonna throw it a day's worth of trail rations. So,
Maybe we'll calm the fuck down a little. Maybe we'll calm the fuck down a little.
yeah.
So and then
I
I
don't
look
know
at
about.
I look at Ori and I'm like, so what's next? I guess the heavenly hall, the heavenly gallery.
Or he still says nothing. He just turns and walks off.
That's where the satyr
You
said
gather his ass is thoroughly chapped.
Mistress Dusklight is.
Yeah, he says nothing. He just turns and walks away.
I mean, I'm just gonna follow him.
Still throwing the Manticore another day's worth of trail rations because 2 days worth
He
because
looks
he looks
real
very
hungry. He looked real hungry when he was coming at my face.
When he was trying to eat my face, he looked real hungry. So,
Alright, I'm guessing I don't see anything out in this area.
Nope. The wheel's there.
Yeah, I've had quite enough wheel for one day.
And
I'm gonna move into here then.
All right.
Does this have a sign? Do we know where here is?
Yes.
Oh.
So, outside of this white plywood building, a sign reads, "The Celestial Menagerie presents Sanctum of Sublime Spectacles. Come and see the Dancing Quarterlings, the Living Atlas, the Marvelous Bat Boy, Matchstick Flynn, or the Repulsive Frog Girl."
Poor frog girl. I'm gonna go in. I mean, when they're not in front of the door.
Okay. And what y'all do then?
I look at Ori and I say, "What's your plan?"
I see the plan is to free them, unless of course we're only making a habit of freeing criminals and letting criminals walk away. It could be alright if we maybe release some prisoners and let them leave too, but no, we're only letting the criminals leave tonight.
I feel like you're over dramatizing this.
Oh, dramatizing, you know, like a serial torturer, mind-controlling goat man walking free in the streets. Yes, very dramatic. Not that no bad can possibly come from that.
Well, are we freeing someone?
Right, the prisoners. That'll be your department.
Are they? They are in cages or in?
Yes.
they're in cages.
Yes,
Thought they were a part of a sideshow.
they are.
Cage.
Cage sideshow?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought he
that's
said
not
they
okay.
were in cages earlier. I just wasn't sure.
No, I thought they were something else.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go try to pick the first lot. Why don't do you want to try the
I'm gonna
keys
try
you
the-
have?
What about the keys?
That's what I said.
Uh,
I believe Ori still has 2 of the keys. Unless they're in the cages back there. Yes, no?
I'll try the keys that I have. I'll hand one of the keys to Gregor.
Alright.
Yeah, it does unlock it.
So we all have a key, right? Or did
You said it does,
Did
yes?
Gregor have the other? Okay, I hand the key to whoever didn't have a key. That's Gregor, right? That's right. You had the other key, right?
Yeah,
Amanda?
yeah, I locked the Manticore door.
Okay. Then yeah, and I will go. I'm gonna go to the. I'm going to the little frog girl's cage first.
Okay.
I'll let her out. Why can I not move?
I'm unlocking whatever. Is this a cage in front of me? Who's this?
We'll say it's the Living Atlas. I don't know.
I'm unlocking it.
See, I'm
So,
gonna lock
pretty
whatever's
much
over
as
here.
y'all go and unlock each one of those, like they see it open, but they're not going.
I'm gonna ask somebody what's keeping them here. They're free.
Who are you? Who are you unlocking?
Whoever's
The-
in this, whatever cage is closest to me, where my token
we'll,
is.
we'll say that was the dancing quarterlings.
Okay.
Uh, is Dustlight still here?
As in on this earthly plane, we assume.
Then no, I can't take that risk.
Because she
Every time we've tried to go and get out of here, she catches us, and whoever playing it, she beats the other one, and vice versa. So, no, not while she still runs this place. We're going to stay right here. I can't have my sister get beaten again.
I look around at the other two and I say, your cages will stay unlocked, but you may hole up safe in here. We hope to incapacitate her this evening. We'll stop here before we leave and let you know when it is safe.
Okay. And pretty much they all kind of like look at you and like shake their head. Yes. That it's like, yes, we want to leave, but not while she's still around. Because if y'all don't succeed, we're going to get punished.
And this was the spectacles, sublime spectacles.
We'll be back.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm making a note because you know my ass will forget about them. Okay. And then I follow them out.
Boy. So where is this, are there any more prisoners? Or do you know where Dustlight is?
The satyr said Dusklight was at the heavenly gallery.
Yeah, I'll point in the direction of it. That's this building over here.
He real mad.
So when y'all get about here, that wheel lights up. Like it just like turned itself on. It's like, come spin the hollowed wheel.
Feel
Yeah,
bad,
the prices are shit, trust me.
feel bad about making jokes about the quarterlings. No. Which one is this building here?
Yeah, right here. I'll be letting Gregor go first. I was just showing where we were going.
And yeah, I'm actually, I guess we're here at freaking little after midnight now, so I don't think knocking's necessary.
What is this? Is this like a door? Is this a curtain?
I was able to walk right in, so
I just didn't know why it was like looked like red beads, like a rose garland thing.
So sniffing you in here.
Oh, okay.
So with that, y'all have entered the heavenly host. I feel like this is a good spot to stop.
Oh, okay.
fair enough.
With the three of us.
With the three of y'all, I feel like this is a good spot to stop.
Now I'm about to start murdering things now.
Oh, the flesh-eating man beast. No, we're going to not lethal damage. It's okay, buddy. Calm down. Anything else in here, murder.
Murder. Flesh-eating man beast was locked in a cage against his will. Okay, I was trying to set him free. Everything else, murder. Yes. So was this? Would I have seen? Was the halflings and stuff a new addition? Would I have seen that? I would have seen that.
Yeah. The Cages part's new.
Okay,
Cages part's new.
I was about to say that doesn't seem okay by me. So
So that is it for us for tonight, y'all. Kind of want to have like the whole party here for this part of it. So that's why we're kind of stopping a bit early tonight. So thank you everyone for joining us. We'll the other two people like to give y'all's streaming place where we can find you on the interwebs.
Yeah, Turpentine 69. Playing Tears of the Kingdom this week, so probably gonna pick it back up on Monday. So tomorrow and Sunday we got some family stuff going, but actually Monday will probably be me and Gamma playing Destiny. So yeah, make sure y'all
when?
tune in for that.
When's that?
Monday.
Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try and join y'all for that.
Excellent. Excellent.
I myself am actually about to start streaming at Vicious123 on Twitch. You can follow me in the chat if you'd like. I haven't started streaming yet, but if anybody would like to see, I'm not sure what the fuck I'm gonna play yet, to be honest with you. So let's find out and have fun together.
Nice.
Something happened.
Did it freeze?
I think it perfectly froze.
Yep.
Everything froze.
Okay.
I'm trying to find us a channel to raid. Infernal Engines. That seems fun.
So, real quick, thank you all everyone for joining us, and we'll be back in 2 weeks
We will. Have a great
to
night.
see how the Heavenly Host treats our Circus of Wayward Wonders.
And I'm just picking a random person to raid. So that's on Pathfinder. So if y'all want to see more Pathfinder, stick around. Cannot do it. Never mind. We're closing out.
Okay. Thanks for
All right, we
joining us,
tried.
guys. Catch us
tried.
again later. Follow us to make sure you get our notifications for when we do go live. Have a great evening.
Y'all have a great night. And as always,